12 boards, best hand. Let's see what amusing auctions we can drum up today. We got strong no trump. I will open a no trump. Partner transfers to spades. We accept. And partner passes us. Ooh. Partner kind of has a useful hand. It's probably not enough to invite. I mean, despite the singleton, it imps. Non-vulnerable as well, but good 5-card suits are... They can be like really valuable sources of tricks in no trump. I think if this was the singleton King of Hearts, I would be very tempted to bid 2 now as an invite opposite the 15 to 17 range. Maybe that's still a little much, but it's really getting close. You know, sometimes partner has like ace third of spades over there and we have 5 spade tricks. The singleton King of Hearts wins trick 1 and that's 4 high card points from opener. We just need 3 more tricks on the outside. Ace, queen, ace or something would give us some play for 3 now. Anyway, heart to the queen and ace. East is probably going to switch to clubs would be my guess. Looking at this dummy. 8 of clubs. So in 2 spades, we have 2 clubs, the King of Hearts, and 4 spade tricks is 7 off the top. We have pretty good chances to score either a diamond or an extra club, I guess. I think what I want to do on this hand is probably to play it mostly as a cross ruff. Or not a cross ruff. I'm hoping to try and ruff a diamond in the south hand. If I can do that with a high trump, the queen or 8 of spades, then we're in great shape. I suppose the only problem is I don't have a convenient dummy entry to lead diamonds towards the king. Like, I don't want to go down if the ace of diamonds is on side. I also think this is a suit combination that people might not be familiar with. I'm pretty sure against perfect defenders, the right way to play the suit is low to the 10 and low to the king. This is one of these common ones in textbooks that they teach you low to the 8 because they assume that your left-hand opponent always wins the 9 if they have it. But sometimes your left-hand opponent wins the jack or queen when they have the 9. And so if left-hand opponent has like queen, jack, 9 third, you actually end up losing 3 tricks by taking like the recommended percentage line. I'm not convinced that's right, but I think some combinations like this, if the opponent's false card properly, it's actually incorrect to take the quote-unquote percentage play that is written in the textbooks. But this might not actually be one of them. I guess something I can do is I can ruff a heart and lead a diamond to the king. And if the opponents pull trumps, that's fine. And if they don't pull trumps, I might be in time to set up a diamond ruff. I'm going to give it a shot. Okay, diamond, jack, king, ace. Club return. Well, so we got an extra club trick now, but it looks like clubs are 4-2 and the opponents are threatening a club ruff. So I guess I have a couple of options once again. I could... It does sound as if the Queen of Diamonds is onside, though. I guess what I want to do is I want to overtake this and then pitch my club on the King of Hearts. And then I'll lead trumps to try and pull some trumps, and eventually lead a diamond to the 10. This seems somewhat attractive to me. This way, at least, I'm not that worried about West getting in and playing another club. Oh my god. Hello. Okay. I didn't see that coming. Spades 5-0, huh? Well, fortunately, we were correct about the Queen of Diamonds being onside, but it's starting to sound like we might be out of tricks. We can cash 2 spades. But if East is out of diamonds and clubs, we don't take any other tricks from here. I guess there's no real harm in trying to cash the diamond 10. Hey! We made it! Look at us go. Yeah, it's funny. You know, that Queen Jack third of diamonds, if East had played low on the first round of the suit, which they really should, and we had made the quote-unquote percentage play of sticking in the 8 of diamonds, it would not have worked on this layout. Cute hand. We were fortunate that hearts were 6-3 instead of 5-4. Plus 110. Feels like a good result, but it's maybe a better match point result than a team result. We got a 10 count. I will pass. Oh, I forgot. This means that everyone has 10 because it's a best hand tournament. I never remember this thing until it's too late. We got 12 here. We'll open a heart. Partner makes a limit raise. We are favorable. I think these limit raises, these 4-card limit raises, tend to be like mostly game forcing unless you have something to the effect of a sub-minimum opener. And our hand's very minimum. We only have 12, but we are 5-4-2-2 and all of our honors are working. So I'm gonna take the push to game. I might have even done this at match points, but at teams, even though we're non-vulnerable, it feels like the right thing to do. Give it a shot. Yeah, and so we've basically done the right thing. It might not work out on this hand, but we're in a 50% game. We can pull trumps and play a spade to the king. Partner only has an 11 count, but the hands actually mostly fit well together. A little bit of duplicated shortness and duplicated honors. Okay. I mean, we'll try and exit clubs at some point after stripping, say, the diamonds and hearts, and see if the opponents make an error in defending. But eventually I will just have to take the spade finesse if it comes down to it. So let's cash diamonds ending in dummy so that I can lead a club towards the 10 doubleton. Usually right-hand opponent, the player on our right is going to play low on this trick. I don't think the robots will, but like from a human perspective, East is pretty likely to just follow second hand low. And so we'll play low, club, we'll cover with the 10 if possible, West will win. And if West is sitting on like the ace of clubs and ace of spades, they might be nervous about under-leading the ace of clubs, and we can make the contract that way. So at least that's kind of the plan. East tops up with the ace and now puts a spade through, and we are just going to be down 1, but that's okay. we ended up in the right spot. Minus 50. Wow. Wait a second. Look at this, actually. The opponents are making 4 spades, aren't they? Yeah, with the king doubleton of spades on side. So here, I don't know if the 3-heart preempt really helped our side. East is maybe a bit light in terms of overcalling regardless of what our partner bids. If they were to bid 2-no, for example, I don't think East really has a 3-heart bid as like Michael's. But yeah, the opponents also have nicely fitting hands with all the black suits. And the fact that East is so distributional, 5-5, means they only have 3 red suit losers. They're on a finesse for game. So auction-wise, we did really well to keep them out of the spade game. But we're down 1. I wouldn't be surprised if we lose a bunch of imps in the field, because everyone's going to go a heart 3 hearts, and then some people will decide not to bid the game for our side. Club from partner. We will bid a diamond to start. Partner bids a spade. I guess it makes sense to start by game forcing with 2 hearts. Partner shows clubs. And this is maybe an interesting question. On some 4th suit auctions, which bid should be like your default response? Because certainly 2-no trump in a lot of these 4th suit auctions should show a stopper in the unbid suit. So when partner doesn't have that, because this bid was artificial forcing, they have to have some way to say, like, yes, I hear that you're game forcing, but I'm just marking time. And whether it's 3 clubs or 2 spades, I would kind of advocate generally for it to be the cheapest bid in general. Because, you know, 2 spades showing, what, 6-5? That never comes up. But being able to keep the auction lower so that partner, for example, in this scenario, if partner was able to bid 2 spades, I could then bid 2-no to show my heart stopper, and then we could figure out if we have a diamond fit from there. Whereas over 3 clubs, I kind of just, like, have to decide what to do. I mean, I'm tempted to bid 3 diamonds. Partner can always ask me with 3 hearts if they want to see whether or not I have a stopper. I would very much prefer partner to declare the no trump with my ace third. I'm a little nervous that if I bid 3 diamonds, partner might bid like 4 clubs or 4 diamonds, but at least it's imps. I think if we get to 4 spades or 5 diamonds or something, we'll probably be okay. Partner bids 3 spades, I will bid 3 no. We get a heart lead. Alright. We only have 8 tricks on the top. 6 diamonds, a heart, and a spade. So if the spade king is on side, we're in good shape. The spade king is not on side. We could still make it by trying to play on clubs instead. I mean, first things first, we'll put up the jack of hearts. I don't really think that this is going to win, but we may as well try it. East plays the queen. Alright, the 4 of hearts could be 5th, or from a 5-card suit. But one thing the robots really do well, which I don't understand why they do this so well, or why they do this at all, is that they conceal their 5-card suit from everyone at the table when they're defending no trump. So I don't think if I duck 2 rounds of hearts, I'm going to get any useful information. Like, West won't play the 3 if they have it. But I do think I am going to duck 2 rounds of hearts. It doesn't cost. Even if West wins the 2nd round and switches to clubs, they can take at most 4 tricks, so we can still make if the spade king is on side. And I do kind of want to try and make the contract if the spade king is off. Hearts could be 5-3, and East might have both the spade king and the club ace. So we'll duck trick 1. King of hearts comes. West plays the 6, and now the 3 of hearts. Okay. Well, now this is actually interesting, because that means that hearts are 4-4. Right? I mean, East playing the 3 is kind of weird, but East playing the king is kind of weird. I suppose East could have king, queen, 10, 3 to start with. That would make some sense. But then West plays a really weird... Oh, you know what it is? Okay, I have a better idea. I think hearts are 5-3 the other way. I think East has 5 of them. West led the 4, and then played the 6 and then the 5. The only missing heart that we haven't seen is the 7. Well, the 7 and the 10. And I think that Queen of Hearts play at trick 2 marks East with the 10 of Hearts, given that they have at least 4 of them now, since the 3 has showed up. So I'm pretty sure that if West had 7, 6, 5, 4, they would have played the 4, and then not the 6 on the next round. The 6 would be a really weird play from 7, 6, 5. So I actually think East has 5 hearts. Now, East didn't overcall hard over club. So if they have king, queen, 10, 5th of hearts, they might have the spade king, but I don't think they have the club ace. I'm actually going to lead a club to the king. I think that's the best chance to get a 9th trick. I guess I could run diamonds first. It doesn't hurt. We may as well. But yeah, I think right now what I'm thinking is I want to play a club to the king to score my 9th trick. Alright, let's run the diamonds. Spade pitch from West. West throws a club. 9 of spades discard from East. Yeah, I'm gonna lead a club to the king. No hearts. Alright. East did... So both of them were in West's hand, the king of spades and the ace of clubs. But I thought there was some chance East might not have overcalled with king, queen, 10, 5th, and the king of spades. I thought there was no chance that with the club ace. We'll probably lose a few over tricks on this one. I think a lot of the field is just going to take the spade finesse, and they're going to be fortunate that that works. Score up quite a few overs. Board 5. We have a 13 count, 2 passes to us. Man, this vulnerability gives me a little bit of pause for concern, but I'm going to open this in no trump. 15 to 17. The fact that I don't have spades makes me a lot more incentivized to open a no trump. I don't want the opponents to find a spade fit, and so opening a no trump is going to preempt the auction a little bit. I do have a nice 5-card suit and, you know, good spot cards all around. Jet 9 of diamonds, 10, 9 of hearts. But I think it's mostly being in 3rd seed and not having spades that makes me really want to do this. I'd be a lot more comfortable at other vulnerabilities, but... Okay, well, I wasn't keeping West out of bidding spades, but maybe I've kept them out of a game. Maybe I've kept them out of a game that goes down. I do have 3 aces. Anyway, 3 spades, I'll pass. We did our job. Dummy hits with king, 3rd of trumps. Spade lead from partner. That looks like a singleton to me. I don't think West is overcalled on a 5-card suit, and our partner leads high from a doubleton trump, so I guess I will ask for not clubs. Partner also does not want clubs. Club to the 10 and queen is good. No, partner! Stop! Play one of my suits. So we need to cache some tricks. Declare started with 7. Spades. I guess king third of clubs. So that means they only have 3 red suit cards, and I should just go ace of hearts, ace of diamonds, and hope to guess which red suit we're caching. Partner probably has 5 hearts. Hey, shift. Ace 8 5 2. I guess I'm gonna cache this. Okay, well, it's not diamonds. Hey! We did it. Look at us go. Wait, what? Oh, partner just like forgot to lead the king queen of clubs? Fair enough. Well, we beat them a trick. Partner has a huge hand. They have an 8 count. We opened a no trump. I guess they don't have 4 hearts. I see, I see. Well, plus 50. Board 6. We have 13. Let's open a club. Club, a spade, a 3 diamonds from a past hand. So doubles not support. Doubles penalty. Which kind of means we have to pass. A little bit uncomfortable with the singleton diamond, but we can't bid 3 spades. That would show spade fit. I would definitely do it if I had 4th spade, but we just can't. There's no real alternative to bidding, or to passing. 4 diamonds on our guys, have you noticed the vulnerability? Partner makes a takeout double. I mean, it's got to be enticing to pass this, even though it's imps. Our game, which we probably have, is only 420. And like, how could they possibly be making anything in diamonds? What am I leading? Queen of Hearts? I could lead a trump. I don't know if a trump's the right lead. I should probably not lead a trump. I guess the Queen of Hearts? I mean, how many tricks do I really think we're taking against this? We are pretty likely to score... I mean, what is East not preempting with in first seed? Is it because they have a bad diamond suit? So they have like Jack 10 7th and West has like King 3rd and my Queen of Diamonds gets picked up. But we still have a trump trick. They would have like 6 diamond. There's no... I'm just gonna pass. I don't know. This is silly. Let's lead the Queen of Hearts. Okay. Queen, King, Ace 7, Spade, 6 of spades. Okay, I'm gonna cash this. Because partner refused to play a club. Partner has a huge club fit. Oh my god. Hello? So, I'm sorry. Why did East not open 3 diamonds in first seat? Can anyone explain that to me? East just has like a completely normal 3 diamond opener. East even has like extras. They're like, no, this hand is too good. Pass looks successful. We have... I mean, we have 2 losers, right? I don't know. It's like fine, right? We would have probably played in 4 spades and made it. I don't think we were getting to 5 clubs. Yeah, it's too good to open to preempt, but not good enough to open at the 1 level. Oh no, dude, like, the room is heating up again. It wasn't doing this earlier. Why is this happening all of a sudden in the middle of the day? This is really disconcerting to me. I've never had this problem. Okay. You know what? Well, we're going to deal with it. Maybe I can... How bad is it if I crack my door? I'm just going to be yelling into the entire house. That's... You know what? We're going to crack the door, and if someone comes in and complains, then we'll deal with that when we get there. BRB. Okay, hopefully that will allow the hot air to escape. Alright, what do we got? We got a big hand with clubs and spades. I will open a club. Check that the vents are open. I have, like, tried to check and see if, like, the thermostat or something has adjusted some setting, and supposedly it hasn't. I don't know. It's not my place, so I'm still staying with a friend for the time being. But supposedly, nothing has changed in the past week. But all of a sudden, this room just overheats like crazy. I do feel like it's because somehow it's becoming winter and the heat has turned on, but I don't... I mean, supposedly that's not it. That's what I've been told, that's not the problem. Alright, we've opened a club, partners bid a heart. I'm going to bid... Yeah, there is a vent above me. You can't see it, but it's up there on the wall. Oh, this is a pretty good hand. Do I want to jump shift? I mean, the singleton kings aren't great cards. But it makes the hand a little bit better having the singleton kings than not having them. Alright, I'm gonna jump shift. Yeah, not to be confused with jumping shift, which would be with a Y. We're jumping shift with an I. Partners bid 3 hearts. I will bid 3 spades. Partners bid 4 spades. Well, I mean, I showed my hand. I'm a little nervous. It says 8 to 10 total points, but we've showed our cards and partner has decided to play 4 spades. Like, I wasn't really convinced by the jump shift anyway in the first place, so... God, this partner just has everything, and they didn't find the diamond lead. I don't know how they didn't find the diamond lead, but they didn't. It's imps. I mean, even though it's imps, shouldn't I just take all of the tricks? So what goes wrong if I, like, play all out for 13 tricks? I win the king of hearts, I play a club to the ace, I pitch a diamond on the heart ace. West ruffs, but, I mean, that's not even that dangerous for me. Let's say the ace of hearts wins. I take a spade finesse, West wins, and then forces me in hearts. I ruff, I try and pull trumps, trumps don't split, and then clubs don't split. So the opponents might end up scoring a spade, the ace of diamonds, a heart, and a club. That would be down one. And that's not even that unlikely a layout. I mean, it would require significant bad luck, but not so much that I would say it's like monumentally impossible. Okay, yeah, let's just be safe. I mean, we're at 4 spades, so let's try and make 10 tricks. I suppose that means we should win the heart and just, like, lead the queen of spades out of hand. Then we can even knock out the diamond ace and use diamonds to pitch club losers. I mean, I don't really think we have club losers, but at least it would mean we wouldn't need to set up the club suit after pulling trumps. Feels like the safest plan. I mean, I don't think playing a club to the ace and pitching the king of diamonds on the heart ace is the right play after, that brief thought. So let's lead a spade. Okay, king of spades was offside, which is kind of good news. West cashes the diamond ace. Make sure that doesn't go away. Plays a diamond. So it looks like if spades are 3-2, I can claim the rest, right? I have a diamond and a heart to pitch clubs. So let's see if the spades split. They don't. But we're still okay if I can just cash both of the red suit tricks when I'm over in dummy. Or I could play for 3-3 clubs. I'm sure this is cashing. Quick count on the shape. So if clubs started 3-3, West would have had, and West has a singleton heart, so it's wrong to cash the heart ace. West has 4 spades, 1 heart, 3 clubs, and 5 diamonds, which is, I guess, possible. I don't know. It's just an over trick. It's imps. Let's not think too hard about it. I'm gonna try and cash the heart ace. All right. We can pull trumps. Clubs were 3-3. So people who tried to make all the tricks would have ended up with 12. They would be able to cross in clubs, pitch their king of diamonds, take a spade finesse, and while they would get forced, clubs would split. So they would be able to pull trumps and just run the clubs. They would have been very scared, though, probably, but we might lose an imp. Board 8. Heart on our left, a spade on our right. We have 15. We could bid a no trump. I don't like the small doubleton heart. I mean, I'm not that opposed to the small doubleton heart. But I am nervous about it, because obviously West has at least 5 hearts. So I'm just going to defend. 2 clubs on our left, 2 spades on our right. We could go after this. I don't really see a reason to. Partner's likely to be completely broke. So even if we take 3 spade tricks and 2 diamond tricks, they're still making it. We'll just do our best to try and score tricks on defense by defending. King of diamonds lead. Partner plays the 2. Cash the ace, try the queen. Okay. Now what? I guess we switch to hearts. Declare has the ace, queen, jack of spades, most likely. We could try playing a fourth diamond, but it looks like that eight of spades is going to be a bit of a menace. Declare will ruff and be able to pitch a loser, so I think it's probably best to switch to hearts. 9, ace, 5, 3. Okay. Ace of spades, queen of spades, sure. Declare has 7 of them. Well, Declare pitches their loser on the jack of hearts while we rough in with the natural. Okay. I'm out of good ideas. Well played. Minus 110. Good stop. East had 7 spades. I guess if we had overcalled a no trump, not much would have changed. Board 9. We got a 14 count. We're in third seed again. And this time it looks attractive to open a club. Since we're 4-4 in the majors, it's a lot easier to find our major fits if we open a minor than a no trump. Especially if it's like a part score hand. So, which can be important even at imps. Club, a heart. East comes in with 2 spades. East hasn't learned from the last time that they came in as a passed hand. Or maybe now East has more values than the 10 count that they previously forgot to open. We'll bid 3 hearts. We have a heart fit. Partner bids game. Club lead. Alright. Well, that singleton club lead looks like a bit of a problem to me. We don't have a way to unblock the diamond ace and then pitch 2 clubs on the king, queen of diamonds. So it looks pretty likely like West is going to get in and then give their partner a club ruff. Because West is kind of just going to be endplayed into doing that, I think. Man, these hands just don't fit very well. That's a shame. I guess we can make it if East has both of the aces, right? We can win the club, lead a heart to the king, keeping West off lead. We'll need to figure out what to do on the next round of the heart suit, but that seems like our best bet. I don't think this is likely to work, but I feel like we're in game. We gotta try and make it, right? It is imps. Heart to the jack. Okay. That is unexpected. So is East like 6-5? East has a singleton club and a singleton heart? We have good heart spots, that 8-7 of hearts. It looks like we might be able to make it if that's what's going on. Let's pull another trump. Okay, hearts are 4-1, so West is trying to prevent us from roughing things. Little does West know that that's not really what's happening. And I guess we actually just pull the last trump, unblock the diamond ace, and then play clubs, right? As long as West has the club king. I mean, maybe East led low from king third of clubs. I don't... That doesn't seem like a very likely opening lead, but... We'll unblock this. Try the club queen. Okay, made 4. Not so bad. East was 6-5. East just like, well, I can't preempt this hand. This hand's also too good. I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of people would actually preempt 4 spades on these cards. The spade suit's quite good. You actually have a decent 5-card side suit. Do they make 4 spades? They might have if diamonds had split better. They would lose a club, 2 diamonds, and, well, I guess a spade. Okay, I mean, God, pass and then 2 spades does not do that hand justice. We got 16. We'll open a strong no trump again. Partners transferred to hearts. Very tempting to pass. We got spade lead. Spade lead. Trump is a strange lead on this hand. I guess let's, Man, partner doesn't have much, huh? Queen, 3rd of clubs, and that's it. Do I want to play the queen? West could be leading low from 10-9. I don't think I should play the queen here. I mean, the good thing about playing the queen is that because I'm kind of getting stuck in my own hand, I would be able to pull at least 2 rounds of trumps. I guess I can do that anyway. I don't really need a dummy entry for anything. I would like to lead hearts towards the king, queen, jack, but mostly just for posturing purposes, to try and convince West to take the ace if they have it on the first round. Let's play low. 3-2-9 ace. We're going to play back to the queen. I think it's a little bit too risky to stick in the 8 here, so... Heart return. King of diamonds. So West forgot to lead from ace king of diamonds at trick 1, which is amazing to me. 10 of hearts return, man. I was really hoping for a low heart away from the 10 so I could get to dummy. I think the plan is to try and cross in hearts. I mean, it's not going to be successful, but if I exit the diamond queen, even if West wins and plays back a diamond... No, actually, that's pretty good for me. Okay, let's actually try and exit to West. Maybe West actually had the doubleton heart, and we could be in good shape. All right. Oh, but they forced the dummy. So we do make it. East wasn't able to lead clubs because they had the king. East could have switched to the king of clubs, actually. You know, it's kind of an interesting end position that we got to. King of, I mean, why West led a trump rather than ace, king, jack of diamonds, I'll never know. 10 of hearts comes back. We exit the diamond queen. West gives their partner heart rough, and we saw what happened when East played back a diamond. We were able to win in dummy, pull the last trump with the jack of spades, cross to the club ace, and then run hearts to pitch club losers. And it kind of looks like East is end played, right? Because if they had instead led a low club, we would play low, and the jack would force the queen, but once again we could pull the last trump. Instead, though, East can kind of deny us the entry before we can finish pulling trumps by leading the king of clubs. So, if we duck, then the opponents have 6 tricks. We have to win. But now, when we try and sneak a heart through, West can ruff, and we're eventually going to lose a club trick. So, you know, it's not obvious to East that the king of clubs is the right way to defend here, but it would have worked on this layout. Better kind of defensive communication would have told them how to defend there. 14 count. We're favorable in first seat. I would love to open this a no trump. I don't think it's actually good enough. I don't know, 9-7 fifth feels like a bad holding. I'm gonna do it. It's probably close. King of clubs lead partner has an 8 count and didn't even invite. They've seen my opening bids before. Well, on this club lead, we can actually set up a club trick if we have an entry to get there. I think I'm going to start with that. I don't know where the spade king is, but it doesn't look like it's helpful for them to switch suits. If they play hearts, it might actually set up a extra heart trick for me. If they play diamonds, I was kind of planning to duck a diamond or try and score an extra diamond trick anyway, and if they play spades, I'm going to take a spade hook. And then if the spade hook wins, I'll actually be able to set up a club, given my entries. So let's play back a club. West wins. They do switch to spades, so we'll try the hook. Okay. All my spade spots are equivalent. The opponents have played all of them. And actually, the 10 of spades is the only outstanding high spade. There's still the 10 and 2 remaining. It looks as if West might have led low from Jack 10 third in the suit. Or maybe East is just returning the 5 from 10-5 deuce. So we have plenty of entries to hand. We can set up the spades. I guess I'm going to do that. Two diamonds, two spades, and a heart to come. I'm a little bit nervous about the opponents setting up too many tricks on the outside. But maybe that's a bit unavoidable. Like if I cross in diamonds and exit a spade, they might be able to set up quite a few diamond tricks. Unfortunately, if I try and play a club now, West might get in and switch to hearts. But I guess that's okay, right? We could win the king of hearts, knock out the spade, even if they take a few hearts. Yeah, actually, that seems a little bit safer, because then West will kind of have to switch to diamonds to put us under pressure, and then we can utilize the 10-8-7 of diamonds, maybe. Okay. Diamond discard is good news for us. Club return is fine. Now we actually don't need a heart trick at all. So we'll set up our spades. East plays a heart through, but West has the ace. They can cash a club, but then we have the rest. Cool. We've done pretty well in terms of making some of these close part scores. I think we had a strong line of play this time. It didn't look like it mattered. Diamonds actually split, but plus 90 feels good. Last board, we have 16. Pass, pass, pass. So always a question with 5-4 in the majors. What do we want to open? With 5 spades and 4 hearts, a lot of time it's right to open a spade so that we can show both of our suits, even though it does make subsequent auctions a little bit difficult to judge. But here with 4 spades and 5 hearts, it tends to be right to open a no trump. Our hand's just not good enough to reverse. Partner bids Stamen. We will show hearts. Partner bids game and hearts. Okay. I'm happy. We get a club lead. Looks like we're in pretty good shape. Even if hearts don't split well, I mean, as long as they're 3-1 or better, we should be able to ruff one spade in the dummy, losing only a diamond and 2 spades at most. And I think there's a pretty good chance that we'll take extra tricks, but it feels correct to start by... I guess I want to preserve dummy entries just in case something goes horribly wrong. I might need to like take a diamond finesse or something later. And let's see how bad the hearts split. Okay. I get it. Hearts have split pretty badly. Well... the 9 of hearts is a weird play from East, which is going to allow us to actually ruff a spade high and then take a heart finesse utilizing the 7. So I guess let's do that. I mean, that just looks like a safe plan. Eventually we'll lose a diamond, we'll lose a spade, we will ruff 1 spade high, and then we can pull trumps. We'll lose the last spade, maybe, depending on how the play goes, but East wins the ace. Scissors had a rule, don't invite game with at most 25 points. Worked on board 11. It does depend what your hand looks like. I mean, North's hand on the previous board, there's good and bad for 8 counts. This feels a little bit down the middle to me. The spade honors and the short suit aren't great, queens aren't great cards, but it has a lot of good spot cards, and that was actually the reason why we did well in a no-trump. I think also part of the thing is, like, if you're going to be opening a no-trump late, then you can't really afford to be inviting with hands like that. But if you're sticking to the 15 to 17 range, then obviously 8 counts are, you know, well within a reasonable invite range. All right, let's win the club ace. Let's... I guess we'll lead a spade to the queen now, just in case something goes wrong. And we can set up our diamond trick. Win the queen of diamonds. Now we can ruff our spade with the king of hearts, just in case. Maybe this was not the technically best plan for scoring over tricks, but I think it's probably fine. I guess we can now ruff a diamond and try and ruff the last spade. At no real cost. At the real cost of maybe I needed to manage my trump spots a little bit better because we appear to have lost a trump trick, but we made it. Not the strongest match point line of play, but we went plus. So plus 620. Internal error. Could not connect to database. Try again then. Hello? I wouldn't have noticed this, except it deleted all of my tournaments. That's a new one. Alright, how did we end up doing? We're plus 14.5. I'm not that surprised. We didn't have a ton of, like, you know, super strong results where we were picking up, like, 15 imps or whatever on a board. But we played solidly throughout. I mean, board 1 to make 2 spades was a pretty big deal in the 5-0 fit. Board 6, actually our best board, plus 500. We picked up 5 about on that one. Some people, I guess, got overboard, or some people went down in a game our way. But we just picked up these, like, 2 or 3 imp victories on a few hands by being careful in some of the part scores. So... not a massive set, but we did pretty well overall.